Hi everybody, this is Shaniqua from The Money Cause. Welcome to today's topic of how to build good credit. I have recorded this video so many times and I was like, you know what, let me just go live. Let them see, me without editing or whatever. So the tips that I wanted to bring you are so vital, so helpful to just about any person's, situation, whether they're starting out or whether they've, been using credit for a very, very long time. So the 5 tips that I have for you is number 1, start off by obtaining a secured loan or secured credit card. If you guys hear anything in the back, that's my son and my husband, just so you guys know. But start by obtaining a secured credit card, secured loan. This will help you to build a good, strong credit history, and it will help you to demonstrate responsible credit behavior, which is what creditors like to see when you're going to ask for money. Okay? So the next thing is going to be number 2, pay off your credit balances monthly. Monthly, guys. That means don't let it lingering. A lot of people have heard if you leave your credit, if you leave balances lingering, that it helps your credit to increase or your credit score to increase. That is farthest from the truth. I think maybe, a creditor came up with that or something. That only charges or allows you to get more or pay more interest to the creditors. So try your best to avoid keeping a lingering balance. Okay? Number 3, try and keep your credit usage below the 30% threshold. Below 30% of credit use, of all your credit use, helps you to be in the excellent bracket of your credit score, of, credit use. Okay? The more credit you use brings down your score. So for example, let's say you have $1,000 overall credit. You have 3 credit cards, I don't know, a loan from a bank or something like that, and it totals out to be $1,000. You should use $300 or less than that, so that when you're ready to go apply for a car or you're ready to get that house, you know for a fact that your credit score is one thing you don't have to worry about. Okay? Number 4, as you become more established in your credit or with your credit, make sure you do not close your accounts. Okay? Don't do it. Don't close your accounts. If there's nothing else that I can stress enough on this video for tips, do not close your accounts. Why? Because, for example, you're 23 years old. Somehow, you just graduated college. There we go. You just graduated college and you're ready to get that car, right? So you get the car. Now, 4 or 5 years later, you pay off the car. You close the account. 2 years later from there, you're ready to buy a house. You have no credit now. You have no credit history. That account was closed. That's no longer going to be able to help you. So by keeping your accounts open, shows the creditors that you actually have a credit history. Okay, that's useful. It takes 3 years, 3 years for your credit to actually show on your account that is actually useful. It takes 7 years for negative remarks to actually fall off. And many of us know that it takes 10 years for bankruptcies to fall off. There are things that falls off your credit report, inquiries that fall off your credit report 12 months after the day that you actually use or apply for the credit or whatever. So please remember that. Keep it open. You want to have as much credit as possible, but you don't want to have used credit, a bunch of used credit, because it lowers your score. There's nothing wrong with credit. Used credit. Too much used credit is an issue. Okay, number 5, and definitely not the least of them all. I think this will be one of the greatest things that you guys will hear from me today. Dispute the errors on your credit report. Okay? Dispute the errors on your credit report. How do you do that? Go to www.consumer.ftc.gov. Okay? Here you will learn about the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which gives you rights. You will learn how to dispute the issues and the errors on your credit report. They'll even give you a dispute sample letter that you can use to dispute the issues or whatever it is that's on your credit report. Okay? Now, something else that I want to make sure you guys know. You are allowed, authorized, required by the Fair Credit Reporting Act to receive one free credit report per year from each credit bureau. Okay, that's Equifax, that's TransUnion, that's what's the other one? Experian. There we go. It's very important that you make sure that you view your credit report yearly. Okay? All right, guys. I know this was really quick, but I wanted to make sure that I brought this up to you. I wanted to make sure that I kept my word and said I was going to bring you something. I thank you guys so much for watching. Please have a good holiday. I pray that everybody has had a wonderful, wonderful New Year so far. I know we're only at day 1, but I hope that you guys have had so much fun on your vacation or whatever it may be. If you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment, message me if you have anything that you want to talk about specifically. Please like my page. I ask you to go ahead and follow, share it if you find any of this information useful. All right, guys. Again, this is Shaniqua from The Money Cause. Bye-bye.